Welcome back to our show, your show, Let's Talk Stocks. And yes, we're at the Pegasus Hotel on the occasion of the Jamaica Stock Exchange's 20th Regional and Capital Markets Conference. And we're very honored to have sitting in the chair at CBX, Minister of Finance, Jamaica's first female Minister of Finance, Honorable Fayval Williams. Fayval, Minister, how you do?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on the show.
We're very grateful to have you. Just a minister, you've worked in the capital markets, you understand that side. You were there in the ministry when we were building out the programs for the IMF, and now you're back leading the ministry. What does that look like for you? How is Jamaica looking at this time?
Jamaica is looking a lot better because if you recall, when we came into government in 2016, we were in the throes of an IMF program, right? That we took to completion, and we entered into other ones that were not as onerous as the one that we saw in 2016. Over the years, looking back, we have been able to bring relief and benefit to the Jamaican people. If you recall, or one of our very first action was to increase the income tax threshold for individuals, right? We called it our 1.5. And since then, you've seen where we've gone to 1.7. We've done what at the time the opposition was alarmed about, and didn't think would work, which is the reverse income tax credit. And you saw how many people got to understand that and took the steps to register themselves or their companies, and they got their $20,000 back. So where we are now, we're at a significantly better place than we were in 2016.
As we look at 2030, Minister, Vision 2030, and developed countries, the capital markets are very important to the growth and development. Jamaica heading in that direction. Talk to me about your vision for the capital markets and how you think that can play a pivotal role in getting us to achieving Vision 2030.
I would love to see the capital markets just bloom and grow. I want to see more companies on the exchange. I want to see a more robust bond market as well, with lots more corporate bonds properly rated by our rating agency, not just the international rating agency, but our regional rating agency. I want to see that become entrenched in the capital markets. And there are other products that we can bring on. You heard me mention that the general manager of the stock exchange is eager to see a micro market, eager to see
because you part
investment trust product.
Part the legislation which you spoke about giving more benefits to the junior market.
Yes.
You move from 500 to 750.
Yeah.
But we know Dr. Street Forest has been pushing for the micro or the nano stock exchange.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you heard you right. Is that something that we should look for?
Absolutely. One of my first calls was to Dr. Street Forest, and to talk about what's happening, where are we, what are some of the things that we can do, how can we facilitate greater growth of the market. And that was one of the first things, off the bat. He said, let us look to develop a micro market. And I said, I will work on it, because, that will require some legislation as well. But we want to see those micro companies come into the light as well, because what listing does for a company, and you know this, is that it gives it greater discipline in terms of its financial affairs, its corporate governance, transparency, reporting. And that's what we want to see, because then investors looking on will have confidence in the financial numbers that they're looking at. And investors with the wherewithal, not just to buy the stock of the company, but to invest or acquire and make bigger All of that is possible.
As we talk about, looking at new products, one of the big pet peeves for one sector of the economy and has been the creative sector. It's one of the sectors that generates a lot of income for our country. And it's one of the things Jamaica is most known for. How can government help along with the practice?
How do you harness, right?
Yes.
How do you harness the power
to drive that
creative company of the creative industry? Again, you can only harness the power of that industry through the company structure. Entertainers have to realize that it's not just the talent that they have, that they can, not just an individual. Yes, during their lifetime, they will benefit from that talent, and all of us who go to see their shows, for instance, we'll walk away feeling happy and all of that. But if you really, really want to create wealth, you have to create a corporate structure, right? With that transparency. Exactly. Yes, people will invest in you as an individual person, but it's extremely risky.
It is.
What if you lose your voice the next day? It's extremely risky. But how can different players in the sector come together and say, let us form this entity with our talent, and how can we move forward? And I'm sure within the financial sector, they're ready to sit down with persons here and say, how do we structure this? That it will happen.
Hi, I'm Nielsen Rose, host of Let's Talk Stocks, reminding you that health is indeed wealth and time is really money. Why not spend a little time with us? Weekday mornings, 9 to 9:30 a.m. for your daily dose of business, economic, and investment insights.
Today, we celebrate 20 years of excellence. Now, as we celebrate excellence, our founder and CEO, Mr. Armando Carr.
All the people here today has contributed directly to the journey of Resolve IT in different ways. After 20 years, they're still in the 20% that is successful. Don't see problem, rather it's a solution. Give Armando and his team a big round of applause. Let us work towards another 20 years.
You're looking to take your business to the next step. Look no further than Next Step Digital Solutions. Our team of experts is here to help you grow your online presence and get noticed. We offer a wide range of services, including web design, social media marketing, branding, and SEO. Let us help you reach your target audience and achieve your goals. Visit trynextstep.com to learn more and contact us today to get started.
Give the perfect gift to your friends in human resource management. Empower them with the book, The Influential HR. This impactful book teaches mastering influence, earning respect, and securing a seat at the decision-making table. Available now at Stationery World and Book Center and online at Amazon.com. Don't delay, order today.
Me grew up and see my granny save her money under her mattress.
Exactly. Your grandmother's house never burned down?
No, how you reach that, so? That was a one-off thing.
That could have happened to anybody. That's why you must put your money in a financial institution and protect it.
What if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in.
What you mean?
JDIC is a financial safety net which provides coverage for your money in case your financial institution fails.
Explain that to me.
Alright, because of the JDIC deposit insurance scheme, once you put your money into a financial institution like a bank or building society, you can get coverage of up to a maximum of $1.2 million per deposit of your financial institution if it should fail. And for even more information, you can visit their new website at www.jdic.org, and you can follow the social media platforms for the latest information.
JDIC.
FDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Minister, one of the things that you touched on briefly was the matter of exports and growing exports. When we looked at the numbers, and as well as you've done, when we look at the numbers, Jamaica as a country, I'm not sure if you have a trade surplus with anybody. How do you fix it?
Well, I'm happy to say that our Minister of Industry, Investments and Commerce is doggedly on the path to get companies to export. He's taken them on several road shows overseas to connect them, and within the region as well, to connect them with entities there so that they can form partnerships that will enable growth and the possibility of exports. That's the first step. And I'm sure we'll begin to see the evidence of this in the years ahead. Our companies here in Jamaica, in order to access international markets, they have to do so through partnerships. Because in those large markets, you have those large companies, right? As a single company, you may not have the marketing strength to go up against them. So you have to seek partnerships in order to grow. And I think that's what the minister has been trying to do.
And finally, Minister, before I let you go, income inequality is a big challenge for us. I mean, we're not, by any stretch of the imagination, a poor country, but far too many of our people have to come through your social program to bring them up to the level. How do we use income? How do we get these people earning at a higher level to create more equity along the pathways?
So, I'm a member of parliament as well, right? And so, when I walk my constituency, I see many young people who, some of them have graduated high school, some have not. And I speak to them about getting more training, about enrolling in HEART. The Prime Minister has made it so easy for you to get skills training. You get paid to go to be trained. And it's frustrating for me to see people still not absorbing and just taking a hold of that opportunity to get trained and to embrace education. Seriously, we don't. It's a very small percentage of the population that really, really and truly embraces education. Can you imagine if the bulk of our people would do that? What a country we'd have.
That you see as the key to pivotal.
And training.
Thank you very much, Minister, for coming and chatting with us. And we hope to sit here next year to have an even better discussion.
Is that a promise? Is that a commitment? All right.
Did you know that the Jamaica Stock Exchange has a loyalty program?
No, what that?
Well, as a JSE Loyalty Club member, you are now able to earn rewards when you shop at any of the participating merchants island-wide.
But I don't own any stocks and I'm not a member.
No problem, man. Join the program by downloading the JSE Loyalty app, activate your account, and start racking up points with every purchase. Redeem points for goods and services at any participating merchant or choose to convert them into stocks.
So what if I already have stocks?
That's even better. Yeah. It means that you are pre-enrolled on the program. You only need to download the app and activate. Start your portfolio, grow your portfolio. Join our loyalty program and earn, save, or invest. The Jamaica Stock Exchange, where loyalty builds financial performance.
Hi, I'm Nielsen Rose, host of Let's Talk Stocks, reminding you that health is indeed wealth and time is really money. Why not spend a little time with us? Weekday mornings, 9 to 9:30 a.m. for your daily dose of business, economic, and investment insights.
Today, we celebrate 20 years of excellence. Now, as we celebrate excellence, our founder and CEO, Mr. Almadoka.
All the people here today has contributed directly to the journey of Resolve IT in different ways. After 20 years, they're still in the 20% that is successful. Don't see problem, rather it's a solution. Give Almando and his team a big round of applause. Let us work towards another 20 years.
If you're looking to take your business to the next step, look no further than Next Step Digital Solutions. Our team of experts is here to help you grow your online presence and get noticed. We offer a wide range of services, including web design, social media marketing, branding, and SEO. Let us help you reach your target audience and achieve your goals. Visit trynextstep.com to learn more and contact us today to get started.
Give the perfect gift to your friends in human resource management. Empower them with the book, The Influential HR. This impactful book teaches mastering influence, earning respect, and securing a seat at the decision-making table. Available now at Stationery World and Book Center and online at Amazon.com. Don't delay, order today.
Me grew up and see my granny save her money under her mattress.
Exactly. Your grandmother's house never burned down?
No, how you reach that, so? That was a one-off thing.
That could have happened to anybody. That's why you must put your money in a financial institution and protect it.
What if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in.
What you mean?
JDIC is a financial safety net which provides coverage for your money in case your financial institution fails.
Explain that to me.
Alright, because of the JDIC deposit insurance scheme, once you put your money into a financial institution like a bank or building society, you can get coverage of up to a maximum of $1.2 million per deposit of your financial institution if it should fail. And for even more information, you can visit their new website at www.jdic.org, and you can follow the social media platforms for the latest information.
JDIC.